how it goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I knew it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again.
You already know.
And show you that I'd win. Your love.
Woo!
All those times I said that I love you. Your love to me. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. Your love to me. Even though you knew I'd die for you. Your love to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been there. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Top of the world. Return of the man. Watch my flow. You know that I've been there. Here I go. So I'm back up in the game. Running things to keep my swing. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. Your love to me. She said she'd never turn on me. Your love to me. But you did, but you did. Your love to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. Your love to me. But I do, do. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Hold on. Return of the man. Don't you know? You know that I've been there. Here I go. Return of the man. Oh little girl. Return of the man. What's my pearl? Return of the man. Up and down. You know that I've been there. Round and round.
Yes, sir. Yo. Oh, yo, I'm back at it. AWOL podcast. Damn, it's been a minute. I had to take a little break, right? Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like, notifications, all that bullshit. I don't even care anymore. I just got to say it because it's protocol. But anyway, let me start off with this. I took a little break. Everybody knows I probably did about 68 episodes, whatever. I don't know, right? Here nor there. Shout out to all my guests. I took a break. I don't know what happened. I felt like I started censoring myself, and I know there's previous episodes where I felt that way and I kept going. And then I released the previous clip, right, that I just did real quick on how this got compromised due to something happening, right? I'm not going to go into details because that doesn't matter. That's not the point what I'm trying to say. But I took a break. And it's probably been about a month, maybe, since I dropped something and I came in here. Mind you, I walk by the stool every day, all day, throughout my day, and I just look in here and I go, not for nothing, when you first, mind you, this is me talking to myself on a non-crazy manner. I said, you started this because freedom of speech, you want to just say things, right? And my theory was I wanted to be the RZA of the podcast Wu-Tang. I know people had podcasts before. They sat down with their homies or sat down with themselves and tried it, and it didn't work. Or not that it didn't work, they just failed. They just stopped doing it, and it had a potential of working. And I was like, damn, you should have kept going. And here I found myself thinking how I stopped doing it and I stopped working. Granted, I'm doing it by myself. Shout out to the homie T who helped me. That's not what I mean. I'm saying the day-to-day struggle of all this, I'm doing it by myself. But that's exactly what RZA thought. RZA didn't give up. He kept making beats. Who wanted to show up to rhyme? You get to rhyme. If you don't show up to rhyme, then don't get mad when you ain't on the album, right? But it was still a movement, and everybody recognized that, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to be the RZA. I wanted to be the foundation, at least for my town of Perth Amboy or Jersey or anybody who thinks like I think, even if you're from Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and you're like, nobody wants to hear me talk. Just do it. Whoever wants to hear you talk is going to tune in. Whoever doesn't want to hear you talk will not. And those that don't like what you're saying might tune in and talk shit, or the ones that like what you're saying might not comment, like, share, subscribe, none of that. It is what it is. I'm not doing this for fame or money. I don't give a shit. And that's another part that had me thinking, like, why am I not being RZA? You thought RZA was like, I don't think they like my beats, let me switch it up. He's like, no, he force-fed you. He said, you're going to like this. Whether you like it or not, this is what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing. So I took a little break just to reevaluate. And within that little time, and I don't take this lightly when I say I took a break, like a mental health break. No, I was really evaluating shit very deeply. Like, you seen the podcast, go back to episode 1. I'm not lying on anything I say. I don't lie. That's the worst thing. What did Faramont say? Let me see if Faramont, I'm sorry if I butcher your bars, but he said the best liar told a lie inside a room full of liars. The lie was so exciting that all the liars admired. But when truth walked in the building, all the liars retired. Deception was defeated and deceit became deleted. Tag Faramont in that bar. I might even post that up as a clip. Anyway, I don't lie. Whoever knows me on this, I'm the same way outside of this studio. I don't care about the lights, the soundproof curtains. None of this matters. So when I said, oh shit, when it got compromised, when this got compromised, I wanted this to be whoever found it, found it. I do a little promotion, of course, but I wanted it to just grow organically, and whoever found it, found it. But when it got force-fed to people, I was like, oh no, right? I started thinking, and then I like, this might hinder my ability to make real money in my day-to-day life, because we already know how the world works. You say something other people don't like, and if they have the potential to fuck up your money, they're gonna fuck up your money. It's just how it goes. Capitalism, America, woke, right? But at the end of the day, I thought, I don't even say anything crazy. I don't say nothing wild, at least how I view it. So I said, nah, I'm going to talk my shit. Because if that day ever comes and somebody pulls me, hopefully they pull me aside and go, hey, I don't like this or that. I'll debate anybody. Never went to Harvard. I graduated high school. I went to culinary art school. I did a lot of shit in my life. I lived 30 lives in my lifetime. What an average lifespan is for one person, I feel like I did 30 of them. And I'm not going to, you can hear the podcast. You know what I'm talking about. There's probably mad stories. But I'll debate anybody. I don't care if you went to Yale, Princeton, Harvard, Masters, Bachelors, PhD. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you make $1 a week or $1 million a week. That holds no weight as far as I'm concerned. It's craziness, right? So with all that, I said, how? I'm not going to talk shit, but I'm from a B-boy era. I've been breakdancing since 96. I've been writing rhymes since 97. I'm not saying I'm Andre 3000 of Black Thought, but I'm nice. So on my hip-hop, from a hip-hop point of view, I got to talk my shit. I'm humble, but I got to talk my shit. When I started this, ain't nothing was as waivers. I got waivers out this shit. You feel me? Like, this shit is legit. And I don't think I give myself enough credit because I don't like patting myself on the back. It just seems crazy to me to go, yeah, you did that. I don't like that shit. It's too much. But I want everybody else to eat. But how can I have everybody else eat or want everybody else to eat if I ain't feeding them? I ain't doing my part to feed them, but I want them to eat. Makes no sense at all. So during this little break, I thought, go back, talk your shit. You're not wilding. Mind you, this is me talking to myself on a non-crazy level. For those that know, this is like a self-reflection thing. All right, it's super healthy. Y'all need to try that. Take some time and meditate, work out, take a long drive with no music, hop on a motorcycle if you got one, just go for a ride and collect your thoughts. So I said, word, that's crazy, right? So why am I thinking to myself like, as if what I said, I can't back it up? I could, and I will. And if you were with me from episode 1 till now, you notice that I always said I'm not married to my ideas. If I say I stand on this side of an issue because of these facts, if you present other facts that make me see or walk closer to the center line or your side of the issue, if it makes sense, I'll switch. I'm factual with my there's some emotions to it, of course. But I love playing devil's advocate. Shout out to my homie Tanicus, who's been on here a couple of times. That's another thing I need to get into too. Conversations. That's another thing. All right. Anyway, I digress. So I'm not married to any of my ideas. So anything I say can and might, will not, I don't know, change. I don't know. This is the joy of being a human and being alive, believing in God, not believing in God, believing in freedom, believing in sacrificing some freedoms for the sanctity of life. I don't know, right? It's just, it is what it is. But doing this podcast in general is not easy when you're the only one in the gym practicing and you're like, I need a team to that's what I thought. I needed this big movement and whatever, and it's gonna work, and yeah, and then it's not that. Let me talk my shit and do my thing, and I don't care. Michael Jordan didn't, well, he cared if they wasn't pulling their weight, but it didn't stop him from being great. So I don't know why I stopped myself from being great. I'm not great. I'm not saying that I am not great, but I'm saying, why did I stop myself from striving to be great? That is a wild train of thought. Because outside of this room, all humbleness, I'm living a good life. I'm great, meaning on my barometer, my level of accomplishments, I still got more to go, but I'm great for me. On my level of what a person would want and have and need and does and doesn't do, I'm great. I'm chilling and I love life. But in here, the pressure is wild because these are just my thoughts. Nobody's in the room with me right here. I'm talking to a camera. You're going to watch, as you're watching this, me and you are having a conversation. But while I'm doing this, nobody's in the room with me. So I'm just talking to a camera and lights and, like I said, soundproof curtains and all this equipment, and ain't nobody in here. So it's not that easy. Try it. Put your phone up, hit record, and talk to it as if you're talking to people. Not that easy. So I had to think nah, I got to do this, right? So then I want to make it to where I did this for the fact of we should be able to speak freely. If whatever streaming network says, yo fam, we ain't messing with your content, we got to take you down, then I'd rather go out standing than on my knees. And I ain't getting paid for this, so there ain't no money involved. I'm not doing this for money. I got a job. Watch episode 1 till now. I keep beating a dead horse, but still. I'm doing this just to do it, just to get my point across. And people need to talk more, right? So this is the return of the Mac. That's why I started with that song, because I'm back. Damn, that shit rhyme, right? So I just want to say I love all of y'all. And that's another thing. People say that all y'all watch plenty of channels and plenty of Instagram. And all that. Everybody says, thank you for subscribing. But they don't mean that shit. Maybe they do. See? I'm projecting. But what I'm saying is, probably they don't give a fuck because they're getting paid off of it. So they have to say, thank you for watching my shit. I I ain't getting paid, but I want to say thank you for watching my shit. Because you don't have to. And then maybe it's if I check my analytics, 60% of the people that watch my shit are not subscribers. They watch it, but they don't subscribe. I'm not mad at y'all. I watch channels all the time. I'm consistent with channels, but I do not subscribe to them. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to fuck up my algorithm. I want to find your shit. I want to see your shit when I look for it. Don't force feed me your channel. So I get it. I ain't even mad. During the break, thought about that shit. Right? What we got here?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Shorty, what'd you say?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Word. I'm storming this shit, right? So, I'm already 16 minutes in, 30 seconds, 31, 32. But I had to this is going to be a quick one. I got some other shit, and I felt like I had to get more organized. So, I got notes. I got notes on shit I want to touch on. Because you know what? Even though I'm freestyling this, I freestyle every episode. Even when I have a guest in here, I freestyle shit. And that's another thing with guests. I'm going to just take a sidebar real quick. Your Honor, Remy, approach the bench. Getting guests in here is hard. I set a high bar, a guest a week. It all sounds fun for the first 20 to 30 weeks. Then you start running out of guests. And then guests start hitting you with the I'll be there Saturday at 1. Then at 12:45, they hit you, can we do 3? You go, yeah. Then at 3, they go, can we do 5? You go, damn. Then they go, can we do next week? Now the guest that I had next week goes, damn, fam, I could do it. I'm not doing this for money. Either you're going to show up or you're not going to show up. Catch feelings if you want to catch feelings. I don't care anymore. It is what it is. I love y'all, and I want y'all to be here. If I asked you to be here, I want you to be here ASAP. If you say you're going to be here Saturday, be here Saturday. I'm here Saturday. Pull up. If you don't, you don't. That's cool. But what I'm saying, that whole guest shit is hard. These solo episodes are hard because I don't write shit. Pause. On the hard level. It's just, I'm freestyling everything. I don't want to be scripted. These are my emotions. You might hear a lot of podcasts, right? And they're all seem scripted or like, yeah, so this is what we're going to do. Bro, that's a lie. I'm not lying to anybody watching this. I am not lying to anybody because this is off the top of the dome. This is freestyle. Everything you saw and have seen and will see on this podcast is freestyle. There is no script. There are no pre-written questions. There isn't anything. You may ask me, what are we going to talk about? I might lay the foundation of the reason off air. I'll say the reason I wanted you here is because of this, that, and that. And I just want to talk to you about this, and that. Copy. You want coffee, milk? You want to go throw something up in the air before we get in here? You know what I mean? It is what it is. And we get the shit going. It goes where it goes. There's no time limit, no 15 minutes, 30. I'm sorry if it's too long, that it goes 3 hours. I'm not cutting anybody off. If you got to leave, you got to leave. I respect that. But as far as I'm concerned, if you show up at 1 and we talk till 8 o'clock at night on air, I'm not breaking it up into segments. I'm not doing part 1 or part 2. This is an 8-hour video. It's 2022. You can hit pause and come back. You can hit play. You can press stop. You can watch it a week later. It doesn't matter. The point is, our human conversations have to fall within a framework of freedom. And that's why I caught myself feeling, why did I stop? Because of the fear of what? Progression, adoration, loss of finances, whatever. You already see what's here, man. I already know who I am. Like I said, cheers to y'all who rock it with me. Take a sip of that. I don't know what I was thinking. But you know what? There's ups and downs. And it is what it is, but I'm back. So, this is going to be a quick one. I just want to say I love all of y'all. You already know with the subscribe, share, like, I have to say it. I don't have to, but I should. So I will. Hit the subscribe and all that. Leave a comment. Let me know the feels. I ain't mad. I just got into a... Shout out to my homie Kiefer TV on YouTube. He does reactions to shit. My homie Chino. That's KEEFERERTV on YouTube, right? He does reactions to hip hop videos. He did a Harry Mack reaction. Came a little, I want to say a little harsh on Harry Mack. But me and Chino come from an era of raw hip hop, of EO which is end of the week, spelled as in WEAK, like weak, not strong, end of the week, EO Club Pyramid in the city. And it was a true hip hop challenge, but you can't be a get off my lawn type guy. So anyway, I commented on it, on his video, because I support my brother. His channel popping. So somebody that watches his channel obviously was a Harry Mack fan, went on my channel and said, Harry Mack's freestyles are better than your writtens. I was like, damn, fam, you went in. But guess what? I wrote, okay, cool story, bro. What are you, his publicist? And it started off like that. We went back and forth in the comments. And then as the comments, it was never hard, but pause, craziness. And as it on, I was like, I'll check Harry Mack out. I'll listen to his shit. He was like, okay, cool. I said my point. He was like, I get it. Okay, cool. And that was it. That's what I mean. It was an even debate with us. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We have to have this line of communication with everybody that has to be fair. And if you want to talk your shit, talk your shit. And I wanted to talk my shit. And I don't know what made me not want to talk my shit. I don't understand what happened. It was like there was a glitch in the matrix, but I'm back. You feel me? So with that being said, I want to have, I'm going to keep doing this. Like I said, I got a lot of notes on here. I don't care anymore. I'm talking about, what we got? I got borders, immigration, probably one episode. Lobbying in the government, another one. Second Amendment, I already did like 4 of them, but I can't get over that. What else we got? There's notes out here. I'm keeping notes, baby. It's just a lot of shit. And I need to do a better job on doing what I'm doing. You feel me? So, either way, we're going to do what we do. Hit the subscribe. I know this was just a rant. All my shit is off the top. It might sound a little bit sporadic, you feel me? But I genuinely appreciate every single one of y'all. I went somewhere the other day and somebody said, it's another head that is from around the area, but I kind of know it, but don't know. I don't recall. I'm bad, right? With shit like that. And it was like, oh shit, yeah, you AWOL podcast. And I said, what? Because I kind of know him from around the way, right? But his acknowledgement was, you that guy from AWOL podcast. And it felt weird because I was like, people are watching? Remember, I'm in here by myself. I said, people are watching? Oh shit, maybe that was a catalyst too that put me over the edge of, oh, this is a lot of pressure. People are watching. This is wild. Because I'm in a room dolly talking my shit. But then I got to go out there. I'll still stand by anything I say. But I got to go out there and people are like, yeah, what's your shit? And then the pressure of, yo, where's the episode at? When's your next guest? What are you doing? How come you haven't dropped one yet? I don't know if, at the time, I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And then I came to the conclusion that I cannot carry that weight. It is what it is. I love y'all. I'm sorry if it takes 2 weeks for an episode or if I hit you with 30 of them. Sorry if they're 10 minutes and I'm sorry if they're 2 hours long. 3 hours long. It is what it is, right? But I genuinely love all of y'all. I'm trying to be the RZA of this shit. So before I leave, I have to give a shout out to a previous guest, Bobby Krills. He has a podcast called Heart of the City. Go to Bobby Krills. That's BobbyCrillz. Bobby Krills on YouTube. And on his playlist, he got a HOTC podcast, Heart of the City. He interviews people. He just started it. He's only on episode 3. They're not that long. So for all the people that don't like long podcasts like I do, go there. He's interviewing dope people. The interviews are dope. Go check him out. That's Bobby Krills on YouTube. Bobby Krills with a Z. Heart of the City podcast. You'll find them. Go on my link on the episode. I don't know which episode he was on, but just scroll through the shit. Find him. Go to his social media. Give him a shout out. Subscribe to his channel too. Subscribe to my homie Kiefer. He was on here too. Support everybody. I'm trying to be the RZA of this shit. You feel me? There's a lot. There's a lot. Everybody can eat. Everybody. Let's support each other. Everybody love yourselves. Thank you for loving me. If you love me, if you hate me, that's cool. Maybe I can change your mind. If not, oh well. Right? It is what it is on my B-boy shit. I love y'all, and I'm out of here. And on that note,
your big break.
Your lies are mine. She said she'd never